Hey guys, what is up? Hope you all been having a great day. Happy to be back with episode 7, part 2 of my golf vlog series. If you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already for more videos like this in the future. Let's get right into it because this was one of the most insane shots I've ever hit in my life. So you can see it said 340 yard carry and the hole was 340 yards. Now, take a look at that tee all the way back there. You can see in the center of the screen. As I pan over, you can see the pin was in the back part of the green. And look where that ball ended up. Now, the ball landed just over that little knoll there. And I'll show you guys the pitch mark here pretty quickly. So, as you can see the pitch mark, you can see the ball. Let me know if you guys think that this ball hit the flagstick and ricocheted away, or if it just broke to the right and missed the hole by a couple inches. I could not tell, and with the cups flipped upside down for the coronavirus pandemic, I've heard in the comments that sometimes the pin can be a little firmer and cause the ball to not go in when it should. So let me know if you guys think that might have hit the pin, because I think there's a chance it might have. So that was a pretty cool way to start this video, and unfortunately I did miss the eagle putt and settled for a birdie. So still a pretty good start. Somewhat disappointing birdie, but a birdie is a birdie. So now to hole 2, the 2-iron, and sound up. So might have been a good sound, but that was a terrible shot. Just a totally unforced error. And this went wide right into the hazard. And there was no reason for that. I really should have hit a 5-iron and just played it up the left center of the fairway, left myself maybe 140 yards left. But instead, I got in myself a lot of trouble. Now I have a really tough lie, really weird stance, and already hitting my third shot from 128 yards away. And so this one I got no spin on, kind of lost control of the ball. Luckily, it did carry pretty good and got over the bunker, so I was pretty happy with where it ended up, because I thought I might have been looking at trying to get up and down for a bogey at this point. So got about 25-30 feet here for my par. So haven't really played this hole that well so far. So I have a pretty good bead on this putt, so I thought I had a pretty good shot at it. And yeah, really great putt. You can see I was pretty happy about that par save. So it's always nice to be making those putts, especially when I haven't made a ton of long putts in the last couple rounds. So still 1 under. Really great par save there. Hole 3, par 5. But a pretty good swing on this. Leaked it out just a bit to the right. You can hear that car in the background there. I don't know what he was driving. It was definitely pretty loud. But I leaked it out to the right a bit. Still a pretty good shot, just in the first cut of rough. So not too bad of a situation. 138 yards here. Second shot, 46-degree wedge in, and sound up again. Let me know if you guys like sound up on the wedges and all the other clubs. I'll definitely make sure to include sound up in as many of the shots as I can. So I pulled this one a little bit, and it landed pretty firm and ran away from the pin a little bit. As you can see, there was a crazy slope, so this was straight back up the hill. So already have my second eagle opportunity today. Really had to hit this one firm. Still didn't hit it firm enough. I was pretty annoyed at that, because when you get eagle putts, you really do want to give them a good run. I honestly feel like sometimes when I have a putt for eagle, I feel a lot more pressure to either make it or hit a good putt. Let me know if you guys sometimes feel that pressure when you have a putt for a really good score on a hole, if you ever have trouble capitalizing on that. So on hole 4, now 2 under, and sound up again. It's definitely probably one of my best tee shots of the day there. Nothing feels better than a well-struck 2-iron stinger, especially when it's going straight into the fairway. So absolutely prime position here for my second shot. 135 yards left. The only thing I would have liked is to have a little more of a flat lie, because I am quite uphill here. So pin's just over that bunker. Just trying to make a good swing at it. Pulled it a bit, but hit my number pretty good. Landed a bit firm and ran off to the back edge of the green. So I'm playing okay, but I really would like to be taking advantage of the ball striking I've had so far. this side of on this side. So about 30, 25 feet maybe not even 25 feet. A little bit downhill for my birdie. Made a pretty good stroke, but underestimated how slow it would be coming back down the slope. Because one of the things I've learned is the grain always slopes towards the water, and I was putting towards the water here. So I thought it would be a little quicker than it was, but another kind of ho-hum par. So on to hole 5, 2 under, sound up. And this was actually my second shot, to clarify. My first shot went just left of the green, so I just hit a second shot just so you guys had a shot to watch. I was actually, you might have seen my first shot. It was on my Instagram page. I put it up a couple days ago. And I couldn't film for Instagram and at the same time catch the shot the way I wanted to on camera, so I just hit a second shot. So this is where my first shot ended up, a little bit left of the pin. Really didn't leave myself in that great of a spot. I could not believe I left this short of the pin, because from my vantage point, the entire green was sloping away from me, and I took a Phil Mickelson-esque swing at this flop shot and left it short, and substantially short too. So about 12 feet left here for my par. Made a good stroke, and I was about to walk this in, and it just broke so hard across the hole, and you can see kind of having a hard time believing that. I thought it actually might be hanging over the edge, but it was definitely not going to go in anytime soon, so knocked it in for a disappointing bogey. So back to 1 under. Hole 6, par 5. Trying to bend it right around that last group of trees you see on the left. This does look pretty tight, but you'll actually see as I come into this next shot, it bends around that last line of trees on the left, and so you kind of want to actually hit it right at the edge of that tree line on the left, and that's exactly what I did. Absolute prime spot here. 125 yards left, 46-degree wedge. Again, this is one of those situations where you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself to capitalize, but you definitely want to be focused on capitalizing. So another sound up there. I was pretty annoyed with this one because I pulled it left, and I knew this green definitely was sloping right to left, so I knew it would land pretty hard. And even though I flew it, the yardage I was trying to fly it landed really firm and kind of got away from me a little bit here. So I have about 25 feet here for eagle. Again, just trying to give it a good run, and I was pretty shocked at how fast this was, and you can see I wasn't too excited with that putt. So now I got about 7 or 8 feet. Pretty tricky putt here, a bit of a right to left break, probably playing it half a ball outside the right edge. And this was probably the best stroke I made all day. I really kept my head down, kept everything still, and just made a great stroke. And if I can start making more putts like that, I think my scores will definitely go down in the future. So hole 7, 227 yards, sound up. I thought that was a pretty cool shot. You can actually probably follow that ball flight pretty well. So that was right at the pin too. So that was a really good shot. I thought this was like 2 feet away, and I'll show you guys the camera here, the zoom. You can see from my perspective here, once I get it down, how close that looked. So I thought I had like a 3-footer left for birdie, but unfortunately the pin was a little further back on the shelf than I thought. So let me know if you guys ever have that happen when you're playing golf, and you think you hit a shot to like 1 foot, and then all of a sudden a magical part of the green that you couldn't see back when you were hitting a shot, as you walk up, the green like expands 30 feet, and you realize the ball's like 40 feet away from the pin. That's probably the worst thing in this sport, at least for me. It's just so annoying. So hole 8, 2 under, and I'm gonna bomb this one. Crank the sound up for that one there, and that was 384 yards of carry. This was a slight dogleg right, way downhill. So really great spot here, and yeah, that was put a little bit of extra speed on that one. And you can see as I drive up here, you can see the ball almost on the green. And let me know if you guys like these kind of shots where I show a little bit extra stuff, like if I almost made a hole in one on a par 4 ball landing and where it rolled out to, and where the ball is when I'm coming up to the green. If you guys want to see cool stuff like that, let me know. I'll definitely include it more. So that was a pretty good chip there, very simple shot. And I'll kick this one in for my birdie, get myself to 3 under for the day. So playing some really good golf right now. And then hole 9, par 4, 465 yards. You can't see the entire hole, but you pretty much want to hit it at that last house on the right, the baby fade. And that's exactly what I did. And I was really feeling good here. I was starting to put a lot more speed into the club. So you can see there, ball speed 213. That's pretty good. So 92 yards left, second shot. 60-degree wedge. Just trying to make a good swing. A very simple shot here. And you'll see here, I actually got 0 spin on it. 1,202 RPMs, which is nothing from, especially with a wedge. What happened was there was actually some water between the ball that I didn't realize was there, and so I got no spin on it. Luckily, it worked out pretty well because it barely carried the bunker, but because it had no spin, it ran out, and it still left me a pretty makeable birdie. So about 15 feet here for, I think, my best round ever, 32 for this vlog, and left it out to the right a bit, and didn't quite do well with knocking it in. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.